Okay, I'm doing part 2 of the Mega Man video for tomorrow, and I didn't get to finish last straw, and I'll be doing also Powerball. Remember, they do all even number for Mega Man last straw, and I'll try to continue where I left off if I remember correctly. But before we continue, subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. Use the closed caption button, and remember, nothing is guaranteed. And if you want to learn my illustrations for lottery coaching, email me for that, an effective way to help you hit the jackpots for any game. And email me at hyper_linkster@yahoo.com for any game prediction. And it goes from part 1 all the way down to part 17 and 18. And the random generator number according to IDC system. And remember, new month means a new Dster. Don't use the same Dster after May. June Dster will be different, and try to follow the June Dster for those of you who have the June Dster. Keep sending me those winning tickets. And also remember to follow the infinite Dster. Remember, infinite Dster means it goes on and on, just like the multiverse. Infinite, it goes on, and each Dster is unique, just like the Earths in the multiverse. And let's hope that season 6 will continue into a good season. So far, it hasn't been any good season on season 5 and in the second half of the season. And as you can see, that after the suit has been worn by Supergirl, she can no longer use any other powers like heat vision or freeze breath. So the only power she can use is her ability of thunderclap or strength, and her speed and her flight. Other than that, I don't think she can use any other ability. And also remember that the suit prevents her from being harmed by kryptonite, but if she takes her suit, then she can use heat vision and freeze breath, but she'll be affected by the kryptonite. So I don't think she will want to use any of these power when she's going against the kryptonite, because her suit protects her from the kryptonite. Otherwise, she'll get weakened by the kryptonite, and she'll get defeated. So let's hope that they try to bring the story on season 6 and try not to use kryptonite on every time that an enemy faces Supergirl. So try to stray off the kryptonite, because we know that kryptonite is an easy thing to defeat Supergirl. We know that, but what we want is that if kryptonite is not involved, then the storyline will get better, because we know every time we use kryptonite on Supergirl, we know that she is an ability to go against her enemy is it's not that high of a percentage when the kryptonite actually weaken her, and she may get injured. So now let's get to the IDC system for whoever comes on tomorrow's draw. Nobody wins. Definitely can go up to 350 million easily, because the economy start reopening, and that means more people are going to go buy some tickets. And you can look at the IDCQ for last draw. I'm gonna have to note and continue that cornets are breaking to hot cornets and regular cornets. Hot cornets are more than one frequency that are chosen to pick the winning combination, and regular cornets are cornets that is used one time to pick a winning number. And cold cornets are cornets that hasn't been used, even maybe in not only the last draw, but the draw prior to that and the draw prior to that. So go back to 1 draw, 2 draw, 3 draw, 4 draw, 5 draw, and so on. That's called cold cornets. And remember, hot cornets may be hot for one draw, it may be hot for 1 and 2 draw. We don't know. So And cold corners and the hottest corners tend to stay hot, very hot, not more than one draw most of the time. And hottest cornet more than the highest frequency, it can occur more than at least 2 times. It can go 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. The highest cornet is the hottest cornets. And last draw, we got 8, 10, 20, 44, 46, and 48. We can see that they're in this quadrant right here. The 8 is not in the IDC system. 8 and 18 has been going wild for either the Mega Ball, Powerball, or the White Ball for both games. The 8 and 18. If you look at the past draw, you can see 8 and 18. And 8 is not here. 10, blue box or red or a purple box. Depends on which Dster you use. 20, right over here. 44, that's only double number. That has 1 frequency. 22 and 11 have more than 1 frequency. It's 46, right here. And 18, blue box or purple box, depending on which one you are using. And you can see, wow, that 44, that 4, 6, 4, 0, and 1 over there has been used more than once. There's no hottest corners. 1F, 2E, 3G, and 3I have been only corners that have been used one time. So they are considered 1 frequency, and there's no hottest corner. There are hot corners. There are 3 hot corners, 2F, 2G, and 2H. And as you can see, they're not in quadrant 4. Now shift the winning number to mostly quadrant 2. That hit last draw. And as you can see, blue box or purple box. Learn to use the blue box or purple box, because learning to use the blue box and purple box is the key of winning. We know that numbers are drawn in both blue box and purple box. They get drawn last draw, 2 numbers get drawn in the blue box or purple box, 18 and 10. We know that. They can make you a winner if you play with the rule, follow the rule. No non-playable number can be played, because non-playable numbers are numbers that are low percentage of getting drawn. If you don't play the non-playable numbers, you have high chance of winning. And you can choose to use the LOE, which I'll keep showing you, or from game to game, the LOE or the LOA. Now, let's look at these again. The 27 numbers were even. In the last draw, they were even matrix, or even. They throw in even matrix, they throw odd matrix, they throw low number matrix, and they throw high number matrix. 27 number were even in quadrant 2 and 4. A number that got drawn out of the entire Dster, they were on the right side of the Dster, which is quadrant 2 and quadrant 4. There are only 2 even numbers in the quadrant, in the left quadrant, 1 and 3. Most of the even numbers are in quadrant 2 and 4 on the right side. And all these numbers that were written down were even. In the quadrant 2 and quadrant 4, they were all even. 10, 20, 44, 46. They're all inside the quadrants 2 and 4, including the blue box or the purple box, depends on which Dster system you use, the red Dster or the regular Dster. And if you look at the winning number, they were all even, including the Powerball. And look at that. Let's look at LOE number 1. The LOE number 1 would be 8, 19, 25, 36, and 66. Using the LOE number 1 for last draw, able to not eliminate any number in the IDC in the matrix from the quadrant 2 and quadrant 4. Now, if you use LOE number 2, you eliminate 1 winning number and 1 non-winning number. Why does the LOE number 1 has no effect? Because 08 is not in the Dster. If 08 is not in the Dster or the red Dster, no effect. Even though 08 would not be picked, because because LOE 8 was drawn again and it was not being picked because it's not in the Dster, so it has no effect. If it's in the Dster, then the first draw would have given you a negative effect, or for last draw using LOE. So last draw wasn't that good using LOE, but don't stop using LOE. LOE, when you catch them off guard, then LOE can go up to 10, 11, 12. That's when you get advantage. So don't stop using LOE. And let's say you want to keep using LOE. 11, 17, 32, 33, 46 would be LOE number 2. Using 2 draws, you eliminate number 32 and 46 from the matrix. We're not counting odd numbers. 11, 17, and 33 are odd numbers. So we're not using odd numbers. We're only using even numbers to bring down the matrix, because last draw was an even matrix. So 32 and 46 will be eliminated from LOE number 2. And as you can see, you would only gotten 3 winning numbers plus the Mega Ball if you use LOE number 2. Well, let's try using more LOE, because even though I can get 5 numbers, I could get 4 numbers by bringing down more numbers down by increasing your chance. And let's go to do that. If you continue doing that, LOE number 3 will give you also a disadvantage. So the best LOE for last draw would be LOE number 2. Since 08 is not in the matrix, you cannot affect the LOE. So that means, sorry about that, that means LOE number 2 would be your last LOE to use. If you use more than 3 LOE, you will have eliminate more of the win number that was drawn for last night's draw. You don't want to do that. So you can check to see why LOE number 3 wouldn't be good to use. So LOE number 2 was the last draw to use for the Mega Man. Now, let's see how many LOE would be used for tomorrow's draw. Try to learn how to use the LOE correctly to hit the jackpot. It's going to be using the illustration part by parts. The LOE instructions or coaching will be in the illustration by parts. And using LOE for Mega Ball, let's look at the LOE for Mega Ball. 09, 25, 5, 4, 14, 14 again, repeat, 17, and 18. So LOE for the Mega Ball will be LOE number 7. It ends on number 7. After 7 draw, LOE number 8 would have eliminated the Mega Ball that was drawn last draw. So you don't want to use LOE number 8. You want to stop at LOE number 7. Remember the last couple of videos? For Mega Man or Powerball, LOE greater than 20 or greater than 10 or even greater than 30 was used for the Mega Ball. Now, last night, the jackpot was so high that they catch people off guard, because just one odd number just screw up your chance of hitting that jackpot last night. They did it on purpose, I know that, and I don't think they will do it on purpose on picking all even again or all odds. As you can see, LOE number 7 for the Mega Ball would be your last LOE to use. If you use LOE number 8, you will eliminate the Mega Ball 18. And let's get on to the next one. Okay. Now, before we get to the for tonight's draw, we're gonna have to write down the Dster for tonight's draw. Let's use a different structure for tomorrow's draw. Now, this is tomorrow's draw. Would be 525 to 529. And let's move the asterisk out. And let's get to tomorrow's draw. And remember, the blue box is going to be different. The blue box or the purple box is going to be different. So don't try to use a blue box. You can email me for the red teaser or the blue box number. And just to get started, the first set of numbers, 7, 5, 7, 4, 4. The next set of numbers are 9, 0, 8, 9, 2, 8. I put these in another video, but I'm going to copy it down again. For those of you haven't watched that video, you have to hold these by month. I'm going to start doing the Powerball Dster Mega Million Dster for next month. Also, and if the code Dster comes, then the Dster will be changed again. Each time a code Dster comes, the structure of each Dster by date might change. So you gotta check the update for each Dster. And if they put all even matrix again, we know they're trying to hold the jackpot to spike it up, because they try to get back their revenue. So they might hit the jackpot, because when the jackpot is high, it tends to increase sales. If you use this new Dster from for last night's draw, last Friday's draw, let's see where the winning number stands. 08 appearing a lot of times. You can see 08, 08, 08, 10, 10 not there, 20, 20 not there, 44. There we go, 44 again. That 44 sounds scary. 46, 46 not there, and 18. So 10, 20, 46 is not in the IDCQ system. For tomorrow's draw, and as you can see, what are some signs of Dster? Some sign of Dster might be a vibe or a hint. We know that last draw, right side were all even matrix, that was a sign. And Tuesday's draw, even though we use the same, last Tuesday's draw, even though we use the same Dster, into Friday's draw, where the right side and was all even number didn't get drawn for Tuesday, but it got drawn for Friday. That was one of the signs. One of the signs for Tuesday that was obvious was the 19 and 25 was obvious, and that's why it got drawn on Tuesday. After it got drawn on Tuesday, that sign might be not. It might be a different sign, because that 1925 probably won't get repeated. So you gotta look at and study the signs. What are the signs? So you gotta decipher the signs. What is the Dster trying to tell you for this draw? Just try to decipher it. When you decipher it little by little, break it down by quadrant, you're gonna hit. So what's some sign of these Dster? Look at 09. Look at this. North, east, south, west. 09 appeared 4 times, and then 09 here also. And you can see, and then 09 here also. Is that 09 a sign that 09 will come, or is that a sign for something to come for Tuesday's draw? Is that for the mega ball? Is that for the right ball? Or is that for something else? What is that 09 trying to tell us for Tuesday's draw, that 09? Okay, let's look at another sign for this from this Dster. If you look at the other sign from this Dster, just keep looking. 08, 08, 08. Is that 08 another sign? What does 08 and 09 trying to tell us? Can you decipher that hit over there? What does that 08 and 09 trying to tell us? Now, let's look at another piece of sign in the IDCQ system, in the Dster system. Try to look at another piece of sign over there. I'll give you a couple of seconds to look at it, see if you can figure out another sign in the Dster. Now, before we go on, let's look at the double number in the Dster. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66. So 3 double numbers in the Dster, each appearing 1 time. You gotta think about the double numbers also. 11, 20, 33, 44, and 66. Remember that sign over here? On one of those draw has 22 and 33 on the bottom. If you watch my video, you know which one I'm talking about. 22 and 33. and somehow that number got drawn. So is this section over here with the double numbers, is it going to be 3663 or 3366? Four-way numbers, 33, 66, 36, 63. There's something about that section that might be drawn. You think quadrant 4 will get drawn, quadrant 2 will get drawn, or this side, last draw, right side got drawn. Do you think the winning number is going to shift to the left side quadrant now? Who knows? So you got to decide for the sign, break it down by little. Remember that jackpot's at stake. We know that they're not going to throw in all even number, but what will they throw in for tomorrow's draw? Now, we know that 09 and 808 has the highest frequency. Now, let's look at the blue box. If you try to put the blue box, you can email for blue box numbers. That blue box number will be key in picking your winning combination. Using the red teaser, I like to use the red teaser, and the purple box. Purple box or blue box, same thing. Most of the time, the blue box is going to get circled, it's going to be red. And let's look. You put all digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on each of these boxes. You're going to have a total of 30 digits to put. Don't randomly put digits in the blue box. If you do that, you're going to have more non-winning numbers or more numbers that you don't want to appear in your matrix. You want to limit down more numbers. And how many LOE draw will get drawn, I'll reveal that tomorrow. Now, if you look at this section right here, if you put a 0 right here, you're gonna 0, 4, 2, 8, put a 1, 14, 12, 18, and so on and so on. So try to email me for the red numbers in the blue box. And if nobody wins, it's going to be a pretty high jackpot. Now, before I go, let's look at the one frequency numbers in the Dster. One of the one frequency number in the Dster, 51. And another one is 59. Now look at this spot right here that I'm trying to tell you. 9 is isolated. These 9s are isolated. When they're isolated, the combination of having the digit 9 is low. What digit 9 can you do? 09, 39, 59. So there's only 09 appearing 3 times. 9, 59, and 39. That's it. You cannot do any of the digit 9. So that's why this section also you got to think about it. You see it? 36, 63, 09, 90, 09. So it's these square numbers gonna give you a winning combination, or is it the highest frequency number gonna give you a winning combination, or is it gonna shift from right side to left side? I'll let you guys decide, but for those of you who have the breakdown of the Mega Man draw, you know how to choose your winning numbers. And if you like the video, you can subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. Get my subscribe to 5,000 to 6,000.